Hi there. These are the four categories of authenticity and inauthenticity with regard to Gnosticism and spirituality. Um, I think that rationalism is useful, as it should say there, but in terms of something other than something greater than ourselves, pretty meaningless, devoid of such a feeling. Um, I often don't quite understand why that. I think often scientists stand in awe of their discoveries and stand in awe of what they discover about nature. But there we are. Um, Emotionalism and belief are full of personal meaning, but pretty useless to anybody else. But it's funny how people can make a religion out of what they're only out of what they're projecting onto the world from their own psychologies. But belief, emotionalism, really useless, really. Um, and then between these two titans, these two pillars of destruction, there's intuition, spontaneous or cultivated, depending on your point of view, depending on whether you're hermetic or what. And it's full of universal meaning, connects you to the ineffable, and obviously useful in terms of getting there. And this is the sign for something which is useful as opposed to something which is useless. And here we have something which is meaningless and useless, which is just the pure actor, the pure ego, which is where I am. On somebody said to me, "Do you actually believe in anything?" And the answer is no. I believe in nothing. I believe in anything because everything is nothing. So I kind of believe something for a while, and then I turn coat and believe in something else afterwards. I recognize that everything is my ego. I'm just an actor. Um, Everything is to bolster my complete lack of self-esteem. That's why I think about anything in order to win praise and fame and admiration. What else is there? Um, I believe in suicide. I believe in death. I believe in my own suicide. I've been wanting to commit suicide since I was 16 and I'm 58 now. But I just haven't managed to pluck up the courage to do it, really, you know. I'm too much of a coward to do it, I suppose. I find science useful, obviously. I think emotionalism and belief are completely useless, really. As useless as I am, as useless as my meaningless not life. And I never really bothered to cultivate intuition or transcendental magics. I'm far too lazy to ever bother with that. Perhaps if I had done more diligently when I was younger, I'd be better able to cope now. But as I get older, I get more bitter, like an old tree crashing down on the bitterness of its young saplings. And Then I might be connected to the universal meaning of it all, which is the ineffable, which is the liberation of the soul from this torture chamber, from this prison that is the demiurge's world that he has created to imprison us and to torture us and to bring us to meaninglessness and to ego and to uselessness, which is where I find myself. So you just end up giving up, really, you know, and giving up and giving away and giving everything unto the darkness which envelops all.